Good morning, everybody. Well, it's been 6 hours and 42 minutes, and my little battery is holding out really well at 12.28 volts, drawing 0.03 amps. And I've been up for a little bit, and the something a little interesting is I just hung the light up underneath the capacitor, and definitely AC current. Got RF. Found out another interesting thing. I swapped my meter to pass the bridge. I'm directly hooked up either side of the light, and we're rocking at 13.54. Now, what's really interesting is that in this vicinity, I hadn't hooked up my radio yet, see if I'm getting any other frequencies off of it. But I definitely have RF going on with this circuit. It's a hell of an oscillator. I took the capacitor out of it last night because it makes the light burn quite a bit brighter without the 330 microfarad 400 volt polarized capacitor. I took it out of the circuit just before I went to bed, and so I'm not getting my feedback voltage. The actual voltage that's going to the light is 5.85 volts, and the amperage going to the light is tanks on the circuit at 0.13 amps. So I replaced the capacitor by putting a filter in it before I went to bed last night. But if I spin the wheel, you can see the light pulses, but I have to do it by hand because there's not enough magnetic coupling to do the wheel. But I'm off to the races, guys, and this has been another breakthrough for me that I wasn't expecting, and thanks to my good buddy Roy, Vinny St. Vincent, him collaborating with me collaborating with him, come up with a hell of an oscillator circuit. So I like it. Off of a Bedini. So anyway, I'm having a blast this morning. Looking at now, that what's really cool, since for 6 hours I have not used any energy from the wall, just off the battery. And my next thing is I'm going to experiment with higher voltages through the system, but it's so simple. And you know, that's the elegance of good engineering, is when you have something that's very, very simple that anybody can do, and it's pretty safe to play with at this point. And you know, I got all kinds of things that I can do spin-offs with just this type of oscillation. What's really neat is that at this frequency there's no kickback. I can disconnect the light and there's no kickback through the system. So that's another thing I got to determine, is where that kickback starts occurring at what frequency. So It's another way to emulate a spark gap without all the 555 timers and MOSFETs and everything. And just a simple part of the system to make it work. So I'm just, the more I learn about this little circuit that been utilized, I've never utilized a circuit like this way. So I want to rewrap my long coil there and see if it performs like my Bedini, and if it does, then I know that waveform in that long length gives you more possibilities. So anyway, I'm gonna drink some coffee and check out, see what's going on this morning. Y'all have a blessed day. And if y'all aren't having fun, you need to start. Thank you. Love you guys. Be careful. And as always, be safe.